My name is Debbie Yarrow, and I'm going to be giving you some tips and basic information on learning to play the saxophone. The first thing we're going to start with is your saxophone neck strap, and it's usually black. It goes around your neck just like that. The next piece you'll need to find is a piece of bamboo called a saxophone reed. Yours is probably a number 2, which is just the right strength for beginners. Go ahead and pull that out of the plastic case carefully, and we're going to set the plastic aside. What you're going to do is place the thin end of the reed into your mouth to soak it. And the reason is a soaked reed will vibrate much better than a dry reed. Now I'm not going to do that right now so that I can continue to give you some basic information. So I'm going to set it carefully aside. And then we're going to pull out the saxophone neck. It looks like this, as well as a tube or a small box of cork grease. I like the tube because I don't have to actually touch the cork grease. And I'm going to apply a thin layer onto the cork, just like that. You want to do this about every day until the cork gets a little bit softer, and then maybe once a week just to maintain the moisture in the cork. This is the only place that cork grease goes. Put that back in. Then we're going to pull out the mouthpiece. Pulling off the mouthpiece cap, and that can go back into the case. And then carefully we're going to put our hand around this mechanism on the neck so we don't pull on that. And gently twist the mouthpiece onto the neck so that the opening is on this side. The next thing you would do is take that reed out of your mouth that's been soaked, and we're going to slide the reed underneath the ligature so that the tip of the reed goes up to the tip of the mouthpiece. Now there's a flat side to the reed, and that goes directly against the mouthpiece. We're going to go ahead and tighten the screws just gently, just snug enough. You want to be careful not to crank it down, just strip the threads, and then you have this part assembled. One thing I do recommend is having a mouthpiece patch. It's just a little piece of foam that goes on the top. It may be in your case. If not, it's worth a trip to the music store to get one. It gives you just a better grip of the mouthpiece. So the next piece we're going to get is the body of the saxophone. And the best way to pull this out is to put your hand into the bell, which is a solid part of it, and pull it up like this. Now immediately I'm going to go ahead and hook the saxophone so it's nice and safe, just in case. At the top of the body of the saxophone is an end plug. It's usually black, so it kind of blends in with your case, but it's a really important piece to protect your saxophone of this little octave key mechanism. So you want to make sure you know where that is at all times. We're going to put that back into the case. And then gently, we're going to put the neck, again watching where we grab here, and twist it back and forth until the saxophone is lined up, and go ahead and gently tighten that screw so the neck piece doesn't move back and forth. And that is how to assemble the saxophone. The next thing we're going to talk about is how to hold the saxophone in the right place.